Hey folks, I'm Bixon. Today we are going to discover Shortest Trip to Earth by Interactive Fate. So it is a little bit like a Faster Than Light like, but with a few extra layers of management and complexity. So I've been playing the tutorial quickly, and we're going to try to go straight into the game into the normal mode and see how far we can go without dying. So basically we'll be handling a ship and its crew, and as we progress we'll get more equipment to put on it, and we'll fight deadlier threats and so on. So before we go any further, it is an early access version, so everything we're going to see today is subject to change, and we may encounter bugs or features which are not yet completed. So just start a new game. So we need to choose our sector. We're going to go for the closest star here. We'll need to choose our starship. So for now we've got only one, but I expect we'll be able to... Oh wait a sec, I unlocked one with the tutorial as well. And we've got a few more which are not yet available. So I expect as we are going to be progressing through the systems, we'll be able to unlock all of these. Anyway, let's just... yes, it is written down there. My mistake. So, shall we go for... I think we are going to go with the basic one, which I tried already. And let's just change name. Wait a sec. Here we go. And let's continue. So, what shall we go for? We've got a bunch of starting bonuses. We've got our crew here, which is composed of quite a bunch of humans and robots. And there is even, it's a cloned GMO pet. In the tutorial, you were able to assign, I think it was a cat, to the command room, and he was, you know, running the ship as well as the rest of the crew. It was interesting. Anyway, let's go for more. We've got a bunch of packs we might want to go for. We can begin with more fuel, more organics to feed our crew, a bit of metal, a bit of synthetics. I've got no idea what I'm doing here, so I'm going to try to pick up what seems to be the most useful. Maybe I should just go for a little bit of extra, you know, a fuel, because we'll be able to go further. And maybe a med bay would be a nice idea, but we're going to lose a bit of synthetics. Let's go for the med bay anyway. What else should we go for? We've got a drone repair bay. That's a swearing small barge. Okay. I've got plenty of things. I really don't know what to go for. Ship specific, spider tiger drone, Sunday cooker. Okay, let's just take a bunch of extra things. We're going to get a bunch of extra exotics, maybe a bit of metal to repair the ship, and a self-contained resource pack. Nah, let's pick a bunch of exotics. I know I can actually sell these for money. And a bunch more credits. How much can I take? Do I get... let's see. Nah, let's just reduce that. We're not going to go for much more fate points. We're just going to pick up the med bay, and that should be sufficient, I believe. Let's keep a bunch of fate points. I'm not sure it's going to be... Oh, okay, no, we wanted to use them all. Okay, so my mistake. Let's just pick up all of these things. But things which are maybe more expensive, which might be more useful. Let's repair heavy armor. I'll just pick up this one. And missile, nah. MK1 sensor replacement. Nah. And backup sensor, backup bridge, laboratory, okay, why not? Crossley pods, oh yes. Repairing and guarding, yes, let's go for this, it seems to be fun. Generate drone, so we can operate things with it. Fire safety drone, I think I might want to pick up these. And I'm not sure how it's going to work in this one, but in Faster Than Light you were quite a bunch in trouble with fires, unless you were, you know, able to vent things out. And drone repair bay, why not? Might be useful. Now I'm not going to pick up this one, but I could actually go for an extra repair drone. Okay, we've got all our points spent. Maybe not well spent, but it is spent at all. So let's see. in what situation we are going to be stuck in. So stranded away from all possibilities to refuel. Our only option was to freeze ourselves and accelerate towards the closest star. 5 years later. Okay, so let's see what do we have here. Module received from Perk are currently inside the storage. Let's just open the storage. No, maybe not yet. So I've defrozen some of the crew and assigned them to operate various modules. You might want to optimize this before we start moving. Okay, let's go and see. I've also completed calculating the shortest route back to Earth. The journey goes through 10 sectors of uncharted space. Each of those sectors will contain an ancient one-way warp gate built by precursors before our time. The warp gates are usually controlled by the dominant faction of each sector. We must convince whoever is guarding them to let us through. I've marked the intergalactic warp gate of the system on our sector map. Try to explore every system on the way to maximize our chance of survival. So basically, in Faster Than Light, we're just fleeing forward. Here we're going to try to reach Earth again, and we'll need to try to survive going through each system. Okay, so let's go. Let's take a look at the storage. Got a bunch of things, so let's try to take a bit of time to explain the UI, because there is a bunch of things here and it's not really that easy. So basically we've got our assignment panel here, which is going to tell us who is doing what. So I can pick up a crew. Let's just see, I'm going to go for I've got 2 crews which are already working on the command bridge here, which is going to be quite useful because it's going to allow you to basically run everything from the bridge. You see, all the modules with a little B over there are operated remotely by the bridge, so you can make plenty of things working without anybody actually currently manning the thing. Yet they are going to work better if somebody is trying to make it work. So it is a good way to make your ship function on the, let's say, if you are not in trouble, but if you want to maybe fight an enemy or something, you might want to actually man the guns or something like that to make it more efficient, or maybe man the shield and so on. Anyway, so this panel here is to assign people to, you can froze them if you don't want to waste resource on them. You can assign them to repairing stuff, protecting the place, taking care of the fire, taking care of the sensors and stuff. We've got our point defense assignment here and weapon assignments. So basically we've got 4 guns on the ship, I believe, maybe. Okay, these are point defense, so probably to prevent us from being shot by missiles. These seems to be missile launcher. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got quite a bunch of things, but this vessel is already pre-made, so every square here is a slot you can actually fill with other things. And we've got only 1 slot which is available for now. I don't know if I've got something I could actually... yes, probably I've got this science lab here, or the med bay, and I can actually install the med bay. I could actually drop here. And I could also add the lab that's back here. Alright, it's going to take some time to install these. It's going to be fairly quick, and it's going to cost me a little bit of energy. If you just take a look at the panel on the left, you can see I've got 24 units of energy here, and I'm using 18. So I need to be careful not to burn too much, or I will be in trouble. I'm going to burn quite a bit of food per range you're going to cover with your ship. It's going to be your let's say your time measuring stuff, and you can see I've got my resource here, so I need to be careful because it's going to be depleted quite quickly if I'm not careful here. But also my fuel, metal to repair stuff, I believe. Yes, repairing ship HP, which are just up there. So we've got 31. We've got our shield points here. I think it might be our ship evasion here and our ship deflection. Got also a bunch of other things we can actually pick up, but for now it should be fine. We're not going to go much further. So let's keep going. I've got 4 crew here. I've got 1 pet. Little nuke. It's cool. Okay. And I've got 10 drones, so I should be able to do something with that. Let's take a look. So all of my drones seems to be assigned to things. So this one is obviously going to be repair officer. Got 2 which are 2 or 4. No, it is the house here. Oh, that's interesting. So basically I've got 2 drones which are taking care of fire, another one which is taking care of the repairs, one which is taking care of, I think it's protecting the ship, kind of. There's again icon here, so it's basically security officer. Okay, cool. And I've got a bunch of other guns which are actually manning the guns of the ship. Yes, they are taking care of the weapons. So for now I think I'm fine. I could assign people to maybe research or stuff like this, but do I have somebody which is available? There seems to be all busy. I've got somebody which is working here on the shield. Is there somebody? Yes, there is somebody which is actually sleeping right now. So I could actually assign any good with research? Yes, fairly good it seems. Yet the room is not ready, so you see, now it is done. I'm going to assign Elan Lotman to the research facility. It is going to begin to research stuff. I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing right now, but it might be useful. Let's see. Okay, cool, so we're going to discover things as we probably progress. Anyway, let's just take a look. We're going to go straight to the star map. And we've got a bunch of things here. So we've got seemingly a big planet here, which we could maybe approach to see if we can scan it. And we've got point of interest on the map. We've got one here, we've got 4 of these, it seems. So let's just approach this one maybe, just to see what there is here. Alright, let's scan everything. So the planet's surface is almost exclusively covered with lifeless desert and dangerous sandstorm. Some structure seems to be artificially made, suggesting a possibility of hidden intelligent life. Enter the atmosphere to find the local sentient. Okay, it is the early beginning of the game, so we are going to try to go and see if there is something interesting here. We're going to burn a bit of fuel. Oh, who are these guys? The sandstorm structure proved to be ruins of a primitive civilization long gone. Their pictographic writing talk about an ecological catastrophe, but most of their writing has been eroded by time and sand. So we're going to get a bunch of xenodata, and we'll lost a bit of fuel. I don't know what I can do with the xenodata, but we'll try to find. I want to read more about resource. Okay, why not? So there is a complete, let's say, manual, so you can just learn plenty of things about the ship and the battle and the sector, and plenty of things there which are going to be very, very useful. But for now we're going to skip it. It's very unwise, but let's try to advance a bit. So let's just head towards this thing. We're going to go not too close, so we can scan it before. So what is this? And it is another planet. Okay, so we'll try to go and check if there is something of interest. So lush forest covers this planet. Look like a good spot for harvesting some organics. So let's go and take a look what we can find here. So eco-harvesting is easy here because the local ecosystem is Earth-like, and our harvesting technology does not need to adjust. Okay. Do we need to do a little bit of research? I think we are going to require some goods, as we are going to go for a long trip. So let's just try to do something not really nice. We're going to harvest the place as well. So our crew and bots eco-harvest fruits, seeds and eggs, leaving the developed parent organism themselves intact. We're able to harvest a significant amount of organic without killing a single creature. Nice. So we're getting quite a bit of organic, so we're going to be able to survive longer. And a bunch of data. Let's take a look at the other location. Now, I need to be careful because I'm going to... Oh, wait a sec, I've got too much. So I need to dump some, which is not cool. Let's just dump success. It's a bit of a shame. We'll need bigger cargo hold. Okay, it is a small planet. What is there here? Orbital scan revealed presence of vegetation. Strangely, the atmosphere contains only trace amount of oxygen. Okay, let's take a look. Non-carbon ecosystem. The planet hosts exclusively non-carbon life, including primitive animals. and suitable for our purpose. However, we may set up temporary mining facility to exploit titanium mineral, seems near the surface. Keeping the operation ecological come with the costs increase. Okay, so we are going to try to research an eco mine. I don't know if the locals, the alien we are going to encounter, are going to be happy of, let's say, our action on planets if we are actually destroying them. So we are going to try to, for now, as we've got a little bit of resource, do we? I think we do. I think we do. We are going to try to remain. Oh, so I don't have enough, so I cannot do it. So I've got only 2 chosen. I could do it, that way I could just leave. I'm going to leave. Okay, let's take a look. I've got only the local warp gate to go to now. And I cannot actually scan it, so we're going to go straight to it. Go through the warp gate, we might save some fuel this way. So let's just fly through the gate. Alright, approaching ship. I hope it's not an enemy, we'll see. A single medium-sized rat Empire ship approaching. It's not promising. We detect an active energy shield and at least 4 weapon systems, so they might want to attack us. Rat Empire Lord. Alien vessel. This star system is Rat Empire property, and according to local rules, all alien visitors must pay the property visiting tax or be immediately destroyed. So I need to pay quite a bunch of xenodata. I probably don't have enough. Let's take a look. Is it the xenodata? I'm not even sure. It might be. Or it could be these. No, these. Okay, so we're going to try to bribe the guy. I think I might have more exotics than I've got xenodata, so we're going to try this. No, they're not going to be doing that, so they're going to fight us. It's a good thing we're going to be able to see a little bit of fighting, and hopefully, as this is the first fight, they might not be too dangerous. So I pause the game with space. I always love when we can do that, and I need to choose which gun is going to shoot what. So I've got our ship on the left with all of our crew and stuff, and here's a pretty cool ship as a matter of fact, with 4 guns. Yes, 4 guns. So we've got a laser gun at the front. There's still laser here. Okay, seems to be quite dangerous. The same one over there, and an impale splitter. Okay, so let's just try to focus our gun on the ship. I've got. Can I maybe? I'm going to move the quick selection down there, so it's going to be easier for us to handle, as there is plenty of panels which are going to appear on screen. So I've got a bunch of options here. I can go for auto aim, so the gun is going to shoot automatically at the ship, and I could also choose where I'm going to shoot. So I probably want to shoot on the bigger part of the ship. I don't want to be on the side, or I will lose a bunch of shots. But let's see what they've got here. I'm looking for maybe the I could go for the command bridge. There is also shield battery here. Oh, it's not a bad target. Or we got also let's see what else we have. We've got the rat shield generator grade 1 here, so I could actually aim for it. I've got also, let's see, Terran military engine, a micro reactor, and the warp drive. So best possible choice. See, I'm going to head for the front. I've got chill battery and maybe the command bridge. I don't know how much crew there is on this ship. Oh, there's a bunch. Okay, let's try to aim for the front. Alright, then we're going to take the second one and we'll aim for the front as well. Alright, let's go and do the same thing here. Oh, this one is a little bit smaller, so I might want to focus on the shield and a little bit on the... Alright. And the last one, yeah, we'll go for the same area. Okay, good. I think I'm done with these guns. I think I could probably just try to go automatic, but I'm going to check first if these things are shooting fine. Do I have any character which is actually not working on this, because we actually need to survive, so having anybody sleeping would be a waste. Alright, Let's see. So our gun seems to be ready. Oh, wait a sec. I've got a few more guns I forgot to actually fire. With these ones, we're going to try to aim. It seems my shot is going to ignore shield. So I might want to go and shoot the reactor if I can. There is a small reactor here, which might be sufficient to make the ship. Yes, we might want to go for this. Is going to be a little bit easier to destroy. And the second one is going to be shooting on the same spot. So we've got more chance to actually destroy it. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen. Okay, our lasers are shooting. And it seems they're going to continue to shoot. Our rocket seems not to be shooting much. Oh, yes, but they are very, very slow. It seems to shoot. Are they not? No, they're not shooting. Do I have any kind of rockets? Okay, let's try again. Okay, I'm not completely sure what I'm doing right now. Oh, look at this. It's working. Here we go. Let's pause this thing for a second, see if we were able to destroy this thing. Oh, it seems, yes, there is no more of this. So they might be in trouble to run things now. They are lacking a little bit of... Oh, I've got a gun which is offline as well. I should be more careful here. Okay, I need somebody to repair stuff. Oh, I think I'm in trouble. What do they say here? So one of the hostile ship is charging up his warp drive to escape the combat. So they might be actually fleeing, so I might survive. Let's take a look. So I should have aimed at the warp drive. Where was it? Warp drive here. So if I get my missile in time, which might not be the case. Okay, let's just take all of our gun and shoot the warp drive. It seems to be the right thing to do. I might not want to have them fleeing. Okay, and I've got one gun which is offline. Do I have people repairing stuff? I think I might. The drone should be doing so at least. Yeah, I've got BZ which is repairing the laser here. So, oh, I've got the second one which is actually not... Oh, they've got a bit of a fire here. So I'm taking damage, but they are taking damage too. I think I can actually just see the exterior of my ship, just to see what kind of damage I've got. Yes, but it's also interesting to... Oh, wait, is living. Yes, it's not exactly what I wanted, but I'm still alive, so I'm not going to complain. The ship has very low HP left. I did not really pay attention to that, but it is important. Consider repairing damage taken on my L or escaping by using the warp drive. Okay, so we'll try to repair stuff. We've been able to salvage a bit of stuff. We've got 2 modules, a fate point. I think these are going to be used to unlock stuff. Organics, a little bit of metal and a bit of synthetic. Okay, nice. Need to repair stuff. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got an armored container and we've got ship batteries, so it might be useful. But I do not have any slot available, so we are just going to drop these into our cargo hold. Oh. I need to find a way to fit all of these things on the screen. Let's store all and close. For now, we're going to keep them. Oh, what's going on here? Noble fellows, consciousness, let us trade form of matter and energy for mutual ascension. Our fleet will be leaving this star after this trade, so this is truly a once-in-all time offer. It's a shame I did not scrap stuff, because I would have been able to buy more things. Okay, what do they have? We could buy, what? Get 150 organics and 400 credits. I got plenty of organics, I don't really need to have more. But I can convert some to fuel, interesting. I can buy 100 organics for 2 exotics, which might be a good idea. Or I can sell exotics. I think I'm going to get a bunch of exotics for organics because I've got plenty. Wait a sec. How do I have not enough resource? Got more than necessary. Okay, so we'll get to maybe sell 55 credits. No, it's not working. Let's scrap stuff. So Rat Empire encountered. It seems this sector has been claimed by Rat Empire, greedy little mammals who are nice as long as you can pay. Would you like to see my database summary of their civilization? Let's just take a look quickly. So the Rat Empire civilization is organized as a system of social and resource inequality. Egalitarianism is ridiculed, and organizing everything into pyramidal hierarchies is highly praised. Rat military doctrine focus on incendiary bombs, Gatling guns, and generally brute firepower, because the Rat corporation that produce these keep bribing the Rat generals. Their technology is inferior compared to ours, but perfectly capable of besting ships like me in combat. Okay, let's see. Come on, buddy, I need to scrap stuff. Let me see if it... what shall I scrap? Armored container? Okay, it's not going... let's just leave. So I'm going to convert some of this into fuel, which is nice. And let's see, do I have any armored container on my ship? Increase fuel and explosive storage capacity. No. What is my storage looking like? I've got a multi-container here, which is going to be able to contain metal, synthetic and explosive. And I've got fuel tank, another multi-container. Okay, so I don't think I can actually change these. Like patient, med bay, I'm going to keep it. What is this? Oh, it's just a drone, my mistake. And we do not have any more capital missiles, so maybe it was a waste to burn these two. Anyway, let's take a look. I'm going to scrap this. And I might as well want to scrap this, because I do not have the space to equip it anyway, so let's just scrap it as well. Come on, damping success is not really something I like to do, but I shall. Metal is low. Yes, it is. It's quite low as a matter of fact. And what is this resource pack? Okay, we'll scrap it as well. Or maybe we'll wait, because I've got plenty of organics and I might want to wait for this to be necessary. Yes, let's do this. Okay, let's just move away from this system and see what we can find. So basically I'm going to go into sector thing, and now we are in the sector aura. No, we are in Pucus, and we're going to go to aura, if I'm right. Oh no, I am actually in I think Pucus was the system where you do the tutorial, so I'm going to go to Uru now then. Alright, let's see, what do we have here? So we've got a black hole, which I'm curious to check out, but we are going to go and get a bit closer to this little thing over there. So what do we have here? Another planet. And there is an encrypted broadcast. Can I actually just try to... Nah, I just need to right click on this. Planet with minor atmosphere. A structure on the planet's surface is emitting some kind of unknown signal. The planet itself is uninteresting and lacks significant vegetation. Let's just explore and see what's going on with this. Cussian libary. It is an ancient autonomous libary built by the Cussian. Their long disappeared civilization is infamous for its cruelty, but also love of knowledge. The libary might contain both traps and valuable data. It would be unwise to attempt dismantling the entire tower. The Cussian had access to terrible weapons, including warp ray that stripped mine. Let's see. I can explore the libary. And I can explore the libary and consume exotic for mental fortitude. I think I might want to go for this because it seems to be a relatively dangerous place and I don't really want to, let's say, let my crew die. Trap triggered, it's not good. So the libary contain a single severe trap, a warp ray effector hidden in the wall. One of our crew members took a hit and survived, nice, due to exotic consumed earlier. Okay, so it was not such a bad idea. The Libary Administration AI offered us highly valuable data for free, including a map of faraway star system, an atomic chart of rare alien species, and other technical literature. Okay, so let's see, you've got a bunch more xenodata. So I've got plenty of xenodata now, I believe. A fate point, we lost one exotic, quite very little. And our crew is Earth. And let's take a look at our ship for a sec. Can I zoom in? Wait a sec, I'm going to do it that way then. No, I cannot. What was the button? Oh, ship. My mistake. Okay, so let's see. How is my crew doing? Is it the one? Brad Lucas? Can you go to actually just, you know, needs to be healed? So this is a shield generator, so if I'm... Oh, he's already healed, so all good, let's go. Do I have anybody else which is Earths? I've got a bunch of droids which needs repairing. And shall I find a drone repaired? Yes, let's go guys. Please. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of time. Oh, it's burning also resource, so I need to be careful with this. I will run out of resource. But this drone needs to be running. Okay, so it seems the drone I've been sending to these are not working anymore. So I'm going to assign another one to, yes, to this. And another one to the guns. It seems to be fine now, is it not? Busy is idle. Because there is nothing else to repair, of course. Okay. So if there is nothing else to do, let's just advance. Let's go to... Is this planet over there? Oh, I'm jammed. Why am I jammed? Oh, it's not good. Two Rat Empire vessels approaching. Both are shielded and we count at least 3 weapons system on the larger ship. The other one is a small unshielded craft with a single light weapon. It's still bad. Alien vessel, you have trespassed Rat Empire property, this space. You must pay the relevant tax or be immediately destroyed. I think I'm going to pay the xenodata because I can do it, and frankly I'm not sure I will be able to build 2 ships at once. Alright. I wonder if they're going to ask me each time, or if it is just you pay once and you are fine. Don't show me again. I know that already. Okay, so this planet might be colonized by rats. I don't know. Oh, we can harvest the place. Let's see what there is on this planet. Operation completed. A small plasma tornado caused a minor explosion, breaking some of our external utility equipment. Not good because we are running low on metal, but we've been able to harvest plenty of fuel, which is nice. And we lost a bit of synthetic as well. Oh, it's you. You've already paid us. Carry on. Okay, nice. So now it is probably time to go towards the black hole. Is it not? Where could I go? Let's get a bit closer. Okay, nope. Let's take a look. Can I actually jump straight to the next system? Or... Oh, yes I can. So let's do it. And let's check if there is something interesting here. There's a bunch more things to scan. I'm jammed. Is it? Maybe not the same thing. A single medium ship size is ailing us. Style Guardian Patrol. We notice your ship is decorated with the wrong style. Come on. Obviously our employers don't accept such ornamentic around here. Here is Here are the blueprints for redesigning your external decoration according to Rat Empire values. Failure to comply results in death, penalty of course. I don't really have the metal to do so. It's not going to work, I'm just going to click just to see, but I think I might want to, yes, to leave the... Okay, so it's going to be a fight then. It's a fight over our, let's say maybe not our absence of style, I don't know. But still, let's just pause the game. So, what do we have here? Okay, we've got a bunch of big guns. Large laser, missile launcher. Three of them. Okay. I've got another large laser here. 2 reactor at the back. A long-range engine. Okay. Maybe this time I should try to... I've got no missiles yet, because I might want to just focus on what I can do. I could shoot their guns. They've got no more guns, they are not trouble for us. Okay, let's just aim... Oh, this one is large. So we'll just try to shoot generally to the middle of the thing. Then we'll go for another one which is equally large. And we've got 2 little, so I'm going to aim at this part. And... oh, another big one. Okay, hopefully, even though it seems not really precise, we'll survive this. Okay, they've got 30 HP and they've got quite a bit of shield, don't they? I could try to flee, but I really don't know how to do it, so we'll just try to... maybe not to death, I will see. Oh, we're taking a little bit of damage, we are jammed. And it seems our generator is... wait a sec. We've received critical damage. Critical damage check may cause explosion or fire. Okay, so we need to repair this part in priority. I believe my drone should be doing it. Why is that guy idle? Okay, so security is not really a priority now. Let's just assign the guy to repairing. It might be a good idea. We don't have any fire yet, but might come. And I've got... okay, it's not really a big deal. We don't really use the cryosleep stuff in fighting. But I need to maybe check... how would I run? I've got no idea. Anyway, let's just shoot. Okay, my health is burning quickly. I think I'm in trouble. What if I was to click on the... yes, it might be a good idea. Let's just warp out if we can. Straight to dinner. Because it's a little bit strange. We'll warp anyway. Okay, let's see if we are going to be able to warp away. All of our guns are offline, so I might not want to have anybody manning the gun. I need somebody to quickly operate this thing. It's a little bit in the way, I don't really know where to drop these. So it might be a human I'm looking for, or maybe I think there was a pet called Little Nuke, which might be able to actually deal with this, and he's dealing with it already. Is he not? No, he was not. Now he is. Yes, he's going. Hope he's going to save the ship, because frankly we are going to die very, very soon, and we've got no more shield. It's very, very bad. I'm in dire troubles here, and I'm so going to die soon. I need to warp right away. Nope, nope, nope. No, these are not going to be good. Oh, I'm so dead. Yes, I'm dead. Ah, come on. Okay, so it might happen sometime. Your survival capacity was strained, you suffered inequality, poor sleep and nutrition, you were not fully responsible. I kind of was, I should have just warped away way faster. I could have been able to survive. But for now, unlock a new ship. And... No perk yet. I'll need to find these. Anyway guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, please consider following my referral link to buy your games on the Embark store. They've got pretty nice price and interesting bundles as well. So with that said, until next time folks, have fun!